Aries, where are you going wrong? What are you doing wrong that is causing these blockages? Any blockages that you may be experiencing? Okay, so there's a lot of competition, there's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of envy, there's a lot of jealousness, there's a lot of physical fights, verbal fights. What are you doing wrong, Aries? Shit, everything. Aries, what is causing Aries blockages? So, something to do with work, people at work. There's some parasites that you work with who are leeches. They just suck you dry of your energy, your time, your money, your opportunities, whatever they can. They're envious. You and the people who are in your energy are operating off of the energy of revenge. So you can never have your blessings coming in when you're in this energy. You're going to get what you put out. So this is definitely a blockage with your career, your destiny, where you're going in life, where your success is, where your power and status is. There's a lot of blockages in that area. Yeah, there's some limits being imposed. Somebody's not being realistic. Somebody has to wait before they can put something in motion here. An Aquarius is holding you back and creating blockages. This could be somebody at work. A Cancer could be creating blockages. This Aquarius is using their looks and pleasure and good times to be able to experiment, okay? Experiment in unusual ways with your destiny, where you're going, your career, your money. Cancer is somebody from your past who has some type of animosity towards you. It could be somebody in your family. So you're giving yourself up for anybody and everything, or the people around you are, that you're putting your trust into, or your time and your effort, and that is what is creating blockages for you. Yeah, that's not the right investment. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn. This is another reason or person that is contributing to your blockages and what you're doing wrong. Some type of dedication or focus that on this person. This could be somebody at your work as well. This person is getting and using your power. There's some major changes coming with this Capricorn. It's going to be a life or death issue. You have to get to the heart of this matter because it's a do or die situation. Because this person is obsessed with control and there's a power struggle, and they're obsessed with the need to control you and everything about you and around you. You not defending or accepting your feelings and nurturing them is also creating blockages. There are some things that you need to sacrifice, but you're confused. So you need to get a clear head, okay? You need to communicate and analyze and let your mind tell you how to be aware of your thoughts and your words and your destiny and where you're going, your career, your maturity, and what limits that you need to impose and what caution you need to take when you're dealing with people, places, or things. Your willpower, you need to do it. Do it your own way. It's okay to be yourself. You don't have to dim your light to fit in with the crowd because they're not supposed to go where you're going. Your destiny is different, it's greater, it's bigger. You could be dealing with a Scorpio that is creating blockages by some type of praying on your downfall, okay? They want to control the situation. They have a lot of secrets. And the secrets that they have, they feel like it holds some type of power over you. So they know some of your secrets. Yeah, you need to free yourself from these associations and this circle of friends. You need to do it for your future. What's Aries doing wrong? You're letting people that don't have much to offer you keep you mentally entrapped. Or a Capricorn, an immature, young. What is Aries doing wrong? You don't see what's coming, or you're choosing to be blind and ignore it. Your promiscuous ways, you're being very promiscuous, is causing towers in a lot of people's lives. It seems like you want to make an offer to somebody, some sort of stability, to some type of love connection. You've been resting and thinking about it, but you're moving really slow. So that's what you're doing wrong. And the people involved, that is what's creating your blockages. What is Aries doing right? What is Aries doing right? You're using your you're starting to follow your intuition, and by doing so, you are discovering some truths and some clarity about something at work, people you work with, or people you were working with, or people who are collaborating and working against you. So you're starting to follow your intuition and you're gaining clarity, okay? What is Aries doing right? You're deciding to you're seeing the truth about how these people you're working with are doing nothing but putting burdens on you, debt, unexpected children, unexpected drama, fights, so on and so forth. You're also taking up all your burdens and you're getting up out of there. What is Aries doing right? There you go. Sit on your throne, stepping into your power, reclaiming your power, taking control over your life, how you move based on what you want, what you know, what you need, and not anybody else's opinion or none of that. Yeah, what you're doing right is you are calling judgment on a situation and you are closing a cycle out. You've been fighting, you've been wounded, you've been in battle, and you are closing the cycle. You don't want no more of that. So you're making conscious decisions. Whatever sneaky, deceptive ways, okay, that you had, or whatever battles that you've been enduring, you are now ghosting that. You're seeing the light. You're seeing who's being sneaky. You're seeing who's being deceptive. You're seeing who's trying to get one over on you, okay? You're sitting back. You're thinking about all the things that didn't end up how you wanted them to. as you hope them to. You're strategizing how to make your next move your best move, and you're working on yourself. You're holding back from breadcrumbing and giving to people. And it seems as though you want to bring some type of balance to your stability. King of Pentacles, less Leo. You're balancing out your emotions, your stability, and your creative projects, and possibly a child. Maybe it's a water sign child. Okay. You're learning a lesson here through your dreams, through the things that keep occurring in your life over and over. You're learning some type of lesson. So that's what you're doing wrong, and that's what you're doing right for Aries. Leo. What are you doing wrong, Leo? You're not projecting who you are, your desires, or your actions in the time frame you should. Maybe you're being too quiet, too silent. Or maybe you're having some issues on how to project yourself so you just don't, you come off the wrong way or something. Or maybe you express yourself a little bit too soon. You're starting to question who you are and what you're about when you shouldn't. That's what's creating blockages. Okay. You've been obsessed with trying to get some type of cooperation or balance with your partners, or trying to get a fair deal in some type of relationship. You've been trying to hold on to things of the past that no longer serve you and trying to bring it towards your future, which has no room for it. So you're stuck in the middle here. You need to let go because you're blocking your blessings of good fortune. Yeah. You're not growing and expanding because you're not in a positive mindset. You're obsessed with trying to find a way to bring your past to your future. As you're doing it like a full-time job, okay? You need to find a different way to look at things, unexpected changes that happen in your life, unusual things. You need to be open to new things and inventing new ways to cope with different situations that may happen unexpectedly. You need to be realistic and concerned. Immediately, be realistic. Stir up the situation by using the day-to-day reality of your goals. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. That's somebody who is creating a blockage for you. And Aries could be creating blockages for you. The desires that you have regarding this Aries, I feel like you're giving this person all your strength and your honesty instead of learning this lesson and being positive about the lesson that you had to learn so you could go teach it. You're still trying to grow and expand this Aries. Aquarius. Your family, you might be having some codependency issues, feeling like you need people from your past or your family to support you or to make you feel secure. You could be dealing with a Virgo. You're serving the wrong people. You might be a healer, but you're putting your energy into people who are creating blockages for you. So you're enabling them. That's what you're doing wrong. You're not acting like a leader. What is Leo doing wrong? King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a couple here. Whoever this King of Wands is looking away from you. You're looking the other way as well. You guys aren't seeing things on the same perspective. They have a lizard, you have a cat. What is this King of Wands looking at? The devil, toxicity, sex, drugs, addictions, evil. What is this Queen of Wands looking at? Their divine union and people celebrating their heartache. You have to let go of the past. That's what you're doing wrong. Something from the past came up here, and then It looks like they're trying to help you here, but then all of a sudden you're out in the cold. You're still trying to halfway hold on to this heartache and this connection. And that's what you're doing wrong here. You may be having your guards up because you're still hurt by the situation, but you might have an opportunity or a message that you're ignoring that is what you need to move forward. What you're doing wrong is you're standing up and you're defending things that you choose to be blind to, things that you know are an illusion, and you're wanting a new beginning with this Aries or a father, a baby father, a boss, when it's just hurting you. It's a continuous battle. Close the cycle. What is Leo doing right? You are taking a break, you are resting, you're recuperating, you're weighing the pros, the cons, going over the past, trying to see how you can move forward, what you need to put to rest, what you need to carry with you, the mistakes you don't need to make again, okay? You're putting all that into perspective and you are taking a rest. You're not hopping into new situations. You're actually thinking about things before you get up and have another shot at life. You could be putting an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius to rest, or for what you're doing right, or you are just reclaiming your throne, gaining your clarity and your vision and your creative projects and your dreams and your eagerness and your desire to bring them into action. You're realigning yourself with your goals and your desires that, that you're passionate about. You're doing some type of paperwork, sending some type of messages, documentation, application. You're checking on things. You're studying something. So for what you're doing right with the Page of Swords and the Five of Wands is you're getting down to the bottom of why you were going through these fights, why you were put in competition, why there was constant chaos and confusion around you. Yeah, you're bringing clarity to the situation for your own self. You know you have something good coming, So you're waiting for them to come in. You're being patient. You're waiting for your blessings to come. People might be trying to bring you drama, but you're walking away from it. You're working on yourself. If you were drinking a lot, you're not drinking no more. You're seeing something online in the news, in a message about a Virgo or a Taurus or a mother, a baby mother, or a loving, caring woman. Oh, you might have learned that somebody lost a baby, possibly an air sign. Either way it goes, you're embodying every queen of the deck right now because you've been working on yourself, okay? You're giving out messages. They might be harsh sometimes, but they're the absolute truth. You're moving forward at all costs to get your strength back, to remain strong, to remain in your energy. If you were stealing or being deceptive, you're trying to balance that situation out. That's what you're doing right. Or you are planting seeds to balance out anything that was stolen from you through deception, through trickery, lies. You're moving on from your past. You're being divinely guided to peace and harmony, and you're allowing it. You are cutting off a fool here, telling the truth, telling it like it is, cutting them off. This fool could be an Aries because this is Aries card, or just somebody who is just taking leaps of faith into the unknown things instead of using what they learned in life to make better decisions, but you're cutting that energy off. That's what you're doing, right? You're connecting with nature, and you are standing up for yourself and defending yourself, and that's what you're holding on to. That's something you're holding tightly, is your ability to stand up and speak for yourself and defend yourself. That's what you're doing, right? Some of you guys might be celibate. That's what you're doing, right? Okay. Sagittarius, what are you doing wrong? What is creating blockages for you? So I don't know if you do a lot of gambling, but there's a lot of things that you are investing into that are not beneficial for you. You might have betrayed the trust of a child, okay? Something that you created. You might have gambled or invested on something with somebody else's creation, their child. You're a very good liar and manipulator. There's something that you're lying about that has to do with your body, your your overall health. So you could be lying about the fact that you have a STD or some type of sickness. Yeah, what you're giving, you're everywhere. A little piece of you is here, there, and everywhere. You have some type of obsession with pleasure, things that are attractive, and what is to be shared. So sharing yourself with too many people. You're doing, you're defiling the temple of your body and lying about what's wrong with your health so you could become a person of power and status. You could be selling yourself. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of hidden tendencies with you. You could be dealing with Aries. A Gemini. You probably did not communicate to a Gemini or Aries information about your body and your health before you involved yourself with them. There's a lot of anxiety and trouble. Somebody should have reconsidered. You probably promised somebody some type of success or thought you were going to benefit in some type of way. You could be dealing with a Taurus. There's a lot of anxiety about resources, productivity, your beliefs, and what they cost. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You're very envious of somebody and hateful. It could be a Cancer, somebody from your past. There's a lot of secrets here with you and this Cancer. Seems like you're dealing with a lot of people. Yeah, you're realizing that you didn't get no respect or gain any respect because things were brought to light. You might have some sort of addiction, but you're angry and you have that explosive anger here due to some type of addiction and envy because you're not the queen of somebody's world. And you want to be so bad. Queen of everybody's world? You could be doing love spells. You might be a spiritual practitioner, a spellcaster, a witch, serving others, but not in the right way. You could have been involved in some type of sacrifice to gain some type of support. What is Sagittarius doing wrong? Spreading gossip, slander, lies, causing fights, putting in chaos, possibly go to Aries, an air sign. You're drinking a lot and then spreading some type of news around. You could be stealing from an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, an Aries, and doing magic on them, causing towers in their life. You could be working for the devil or doing some type of drugs or some type of manipulation or black magic to cause illusions for somebody, to cause them to have anxiety and sleepless nights. You're probably in a cult. You probably poisoned somebody and now they died. That's what you're doing wrong. What is Sagittarius doing right? You're choosing to heal. Work on yourself. You could be trying to balance out your promiscuous ways. You could be sending out some messages or communicating the real truth about some type of divine connection because you are under judgment. You're no longer breadcrumbing people. You're walking away from a Taurus or a Virgo or somebody's baby mother or yours or a mother. That was very toxic connection here. You're actually planning and preparing to die or to walk away from some type of death ritual or something. Or you're planning and preparing to walk away from toxicity, hopefully, or harming a child and going through a death and rebirth. You're walking away from an Aries or trying to cause death to an Aries. So that's what you're doing right. So I hope this helps somebody gain some clarity or some clues. Not everything is going to resonate for everybody. Not the whole story is not going to resonate for one person. If you need more information, you want a personal, hit me up and all that.